Welcome everyone to the inaugural episode of Digimon Story Cyber. So we're going to be playing through the prologue. Hang on guys, is this how it works? Guys?
I can't see what you're doing, so I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah, okay. You guys want to join anytime soon? Sorry, not anytime soon. If you want to join, I didn't want to see condescending.
Oh my God, that was beautiful. Go. Yeah, I'm doing plot right now on The Witcher 3. No.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for you guys then.
I just witnessed a video clip of a helicopter in a Battlefield game RKOing another helicopter.
Yeah.
It was fucking beautiful.
So I'm wondering, how do you know when people are gonna be in the broadcast? Okay. You guys want to join?
I told you I'm in the middle of plot. I can't really leave right now or else I will die.
Alright then. It's fine.
Give me a sec.
I can... The options are fine.
Enjoy chat. ようこそ Enjoy chat へチャットルームを選択してください。
Alright. This is gonna take its sweet time, so
パスワードを入力してください。
hey, Golden. I was
Welcome.
just okay, no one's joined yet, but it's okay. I'm just gonna wait to the opening cutscene. So yeah, this is sort of like a this is not really an introduction to the Digimon series, but rather sort of like its
Far
own.
from the introduction. That game franchise has been around for years.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But do you want to...
Like I like the shows and the games were all right. But they're never gonna top Pokemon, dude. As far as competition goes, they're never going to.
Yeah, I know.
Well, okay, they easily top the newer Pokemon. The old ones, no, not by a long shot.
Yeah, indeed. One second. I don't want to make it sound like I'm talking to myself. Then
With a giant fucking stick.
I don't want to make it to where I sound like I'm talking to myself. When you hear, I can hear you guys.
Oh, hilarious. Sorry.
Hey,
Sorry about that.
That's cool. For the sake of this, I'm not going to be calling myself Nova. I'm going to call myself Love Machine.
You're gonna call yourself what?
Love Machine.
I'm going to be calling you Nova because that is. Why are you gonna call yourself that way? Why are you gonna call yourself?
Never mind. I'm gonna try to call myself something else. Cause, well, Nova the Hybrid is my channel name, and it's my name on PlayStation Networks. So I want to try calling myself something else for my screen name.
Give me a sec. Holy shit! There's a lot of these fuckers.
I'll let the audience know when you're in. For now, we're just starting out. So here in the list we have. Here in the list we're about to here we have Delicately Broken. They're gonna introduce themselves when they get into the chat box on this podcast. We have the Golden Monkey if he decides to join, and we have I forgot your name actually. Wait. Oh, Gray Man. Right. Okay.
What?
Hey, Gray Man, you're free to join the interview on. What happened?
I think he's still watching YouTube videos.
Yeah, apparently some dude was copy and pasting another language like into like Google Translate, and it was coming back with different stuff every time he added it into the line. And at some point he was like, "Desearing egg," and then he does it again, it changes to something, then he does it again, and it's back to desearing egg, and it just does that like 5 times. I'm just like, the fuck?
Yeah. Alright, for the sake of this, I'm gonna call myself Nagisa.
China.
Because that's the name of my character. Yeah, it's basically Japanese.
What is that? Wait, what is that from? Assassination Classroom?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, how cute.
Assassination Classroom.
It was a good show. Cheesy ending. But a right ending.
Sad as fuck ending.
No, it was just right. It was. I mean, like, I think that ending couldn't have been better for the show, but I think it could have been a little bit darker.
Yeah. I mean,
but then again, the ending was pretty much like this. Oh my God, we still need to kill our teacher. We have like 2 hours left to do it. Let's all stab him at once. You know, he's just sitting there smiling the whole time, like, yes, this is what I've wanted the whole time. And it's like, oh, okay, well,
it is called Assassination Classroom. They're trying to teach them how to be assassins.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you guys made a show that everyone knew the end.
Killing your teacher.
Of course, yes, we know that. But, like, you made a show where everyone knew how it's gonna end. Everyone knew how the show was gonna end.
Yeah, but they weren't. You weren't expecting.
Oh, and just for the record,
though.
Nagisa
like,
was a fucking trained little
general
bitch
idea
compared to Karma.
Like, no,
okay,
what I'm saying is you knew the general idea of the ending, just nobody was quite prepared for exactly how it turned out.
Oh, of course not, but that's the shock factor of the anime. That's the shock factor for you. I mean, like, if we really want to try, if we really want to go into a topic of bad endings for an anime, right, but if you really want to go into bad endings for an anime, go look up Eureka 7, Big O. By the way, Big O was never finished. That's why I say that show had a terrible ending, because they cut the fucking show off and it was never put into finishing production. Ever. They cut that off halfway through season 2.
No, poor Big O.
Yeah, well, Big O was like fucking the closest you're gonna get if you ever mixed Batman, like the original Batman, with Gundam. Yeah. And it's like, dude,
that sounds kick-ass, actually.
Go look it up, man.
Yeah, it's literally like this.
It's a lot of dialogue, but it's
Batman
so worth it.
had a giant mech that all he had to do was call its name and it would automatically come to him. That's how it happens. The main character would be like, Big O! And then the mech just comes out of nowhere and he gets in it and starts fighting.
Yep. That's the gist of it, man. Oh no, dude, what was up with that fat ass with the umbrella though, man? Like, I never understood that part. Was that supposed to be like the Joker of the series?
And here's the thing, that whole like screaming of the mech's name.
No, I'm talking to Gray Man.
Any person that has not seen Big O would still know it when you go, Big O! They would be like, oh, you know that.
You know what else was a really good show back then, which I fell in love with and was so mad and depressed when that show ended? was like it's kind of like when you just run out of things to watch. Cowboy Bebop. Perfect.
Hell
ending.
yes.
Perfect ending. You could not wrap up a show better in the sense of the plot. Oh my god.
I kind of got a little disappointed with one thing for like a series. It was for Bleach.
What?
They're not gonna be continuing the anime. It's
No,
just
yes
dead.
they are. Yes they are. I'm telling you right now they will be.
Sorry about
Because
that.
if they're continuing, they've done this before. They did this right after the Waco Mundo arc. They said we are not continuing production because there is not enough content coming from the manga. And because of that, they are writing the manga further in before they put the show back into production. And there's probably going to be one more movie.
We're way the fuck ahead.
I know.
Yeah,
No, dude, the manga is developed a fucking Quincy versus Soul Reaper war. First off, that's a lot
And I
of
believe also
information to cover in
finished
the
it.
show.
I believe they've also finished it.
Really? Where are they on now?
I honestly don't know. All I know is that I believe they have finished that arc.
Honestly, it's been like a year and a half since they started it. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah, I'm gonna count how many
could
times
believe-
I had to talk to people. Just in the tutorial stage.
And also, I think the ending there was Ichigo was selected to become the next Soul King because apparently the Soul King died during it, but
Yep.
he didn't take it.
No, he didn't. However, I will say this. I truly know for a fact that Ichigo is part Quincy, and that's why he didn't take it. Because it was the Soul Society
Oh no,
versus...
he is. No, he is.
Yes, he is.
Wait, when did
But
that become
why
a
is
thing?
Because at some point there
Go
are
read the manga and
moments where
you'll
he
find out. Go read the manga and you'll find
activates
out.
Quincy
Okay,
techniques just because
Yes.
it's part of his body.
Like
his
Blue
body
Shield.
just does it for him, and he never
No.
noticed.
Nope,
Like
there is
Blue
an answer
Vein.
to this. I will
He
tell you.
activated Blute Vein one time to stop a sword going straight through the entirety of his neck
Okay,
when he
Gray
was
Man,
being.
you want to know why he's a Quincy? You want to know how
His
he's a
mother
Quincy?
was one.
Yes. Yes. But
And
his
also,
mother
the
saved his
reason
life.
why he was able to become so adept with the holification and all that, like how
Uh-huh.
his is so much stronger, was because there was an experiment. There's apparently an experimental hollow that was being like tested on in the Soul Society. It got out, went to the human world, and attacked his mother while she was pregnant with him.
As well as the same hollow that attacked
And here's the
Kai
thing.
and Shiba.
And here's the thing. You want to know what
Huh.
even more proves that theory? You know how Ichigo's quote-unquote hollow side, but that's actually the real Zangetsu, is a white version of him?
I know. You're talking to someone who knows practically everything about this show.
I know, but I'm saying
Okay.
you know that, right?
Well, okay, technically, his hollow side was developed from Zangetsu as a part of him, and therefore is part of
Well,
Zangetsu.
Here's the thing.
But
The
he
reason I'm
has full
saying
control.
why the white Ichigo is supposed to actually be what Zangetsu is combined with his hollow powers is
I
because
know.
the Zangetsu that everyone knows, the one in the cloak, is his Quincy powers.
Yep.
His Quincy
why- no.
powers were teaching him how to become a Soul Reaper.
No,
Go
his
figure.
Quincy powers were helping him regenerate his powers. They were helping him heal in all of those, like all the fights he had up in his head. That was him healing after and in between battles. Seriously, that's what that's about.
That
Now, the
severe.
fights
But
with-
yeah, you know that Ichigo, right? The white one?
Yes, okay.
Well,
So
that experimental hollow, you want to know what its name was?
you're explaining everything that I've watched over like my entire childhood here, man.
No, this is not in the anime at all.
Yes, it
This is like somewhere
Yes,
in the
it is. They explain where the fuck Ichigo comes from right before the final fight with Aizen. Right as Ichigo with an H, I guess. Well, I mean, like white Ichigo. Let's call him that right now. Okay. And Zangetsu fused in order to kick his ass when Ichigo did not know that the only way to get final Zangetsu was to get pierced by Zangetsu's
You mean
blade
the final
itself.
Getsuga Tenshin?
Right. Whatever, dude. It's the same fucking thing. My whole point here being is that's why that's where he finds out that Ichigo the white Ichigo, was not originally part of him.
I just love how
By the
it's
way,
done.
know, but they
one thing you
don't
might not
explain-
know.
I don't think they explain about the experimental hollow like I'm saying though.
Yes, but the fight. Okay, did you know that said experimental hollow was dwelling and hiding inside the training grounds of Urahara? Urahara was
Not really.
containing that hollow. He contained it so it wouldn't be a
But do
problem.
you know what the experimental hollow's name was?
No, I don't know what the hell the fucking name was, dude. I know
They
it's just...
simply called it white.
Huh.
Which is why you can understand the whole theory of white is the reason Ichigo has the hollow stuff.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of like that's
On
a
top
trope
of
in
that-
some anime. Sorry. Give me a
Think
second.
that's a what?
I like how that's a trope in some anime that black is supposed to represent good and white is supposed to represent bad. Kind of like in the anime Berserk, actually.
Berserk was a great anime back in the day, man.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. I just love how
It's like,
we're talking
it's
about
just
everything
funny
except
how
Digimon.
Ichigo has like all 4 power types. He has Soul Reaper powers, he has Quincy powers, he has the power to be a visor because of the hollow stuff. And on top of that, I forgot the name of the other one.
So he's basically a
Fourth one?
Gary Stew.
What was the 4th one again?
The fourth one?
Hang on, I'm doing plot right now.
I think I'm explaining one
Like
of
the
the
4
movies.
different powers, I know Soul Reaper powers,
What about
Quincy
Hell?
powers, Hollow powers, but I don't remember the other one.
What was it?
Rankar
Some-
powers, which were advanced
No,
hollows.
no, no. The Arankars are basically looped in with hollows because they were hollows. I'm talking
about
about
the,
the
hell
ones that
powers?
humans can get from being attacked, like from their parent
Hell
being
powers
attacked before they
qualify
were
as
born by a hollow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm talking about that power.
What, the human
Right.
side of him?
The power that a normal human can obtain because while they were not completely born yet, like they were still in their mother, they were attacked by a hollow and survived. That power.
Right. Don't know. But, okay.
Fullbringer power. He's also a Fullbringer.
Okay.
Oh, with the fight against Ginjo.
Yeah, the Fullbringer stuff.
Okay.
The Fullbringer.
Yeah. No, I know what you're talking
He also has
about.
the power to be a Fullbringer.
I
Oh, yeah.
still think that his Hellverse outfit looked like far fucking better.
Yeah, but that's technically... That honestly technically wouldn't be a Fullbring, that would just be a power from hell that was given to him.
Yeah. Okay, concerning not concerning Ichigo, but concerning the Bleach series in general, do you think Kenpachi will ever find his Bankai? And will he be the most
does.
OP character in
He
series?
does.
No, he does. In the manga,
figures
they've
it
already
out.
given him a Bankai.
Yep, and it is destructive as hell.
Yup.
To both
Just like
his
him.
They
enemies
made him.
and his own body.
They made that fool unbelievably OP as fuck. Simply
Like, let me just
because
say
he's
this.
always been that kind of
He is-
character.
Like, his strength is on par with the destructive strength of a nuke to both his own body and his enemies.
Wow. I mean,
Yeah.
Bleach
His
is
Bankai, even though it's a giant, like, chipped cleaver, like a giant jagged cleaver, his Bankai is basically a double-edged sword. There's so much power his body can't handle it.
Yeah.
But at the same
It's just-
time, there's
it's
so much power
physically
his
all-
enemies can't handle it as well.
チキンのくせに生きがってこんなとこまでのこのこ来てんじゃねえよ
yeah.
Like, I think something
I mean,
like
like-
one swing of the Bankai broke his arm.
Do you think there was a reason he didn't know his Shikai's Shikai transformed Shikai? You think that
It
may
was
have been a
because he was a
reason?
stubborn fool who thinks you should only have power from yourself.
No, I think there may have been another reason why Shikai wasn't known to him. Maybe it's because you need to protect him from the power that he possesses in his body.
No. There's no need to protect that Amok Shikai. I mean, like, if you really think about it, Kenpachi's whole squad
初めてだよ
has no need to protect anything, and yet A bunch of people have their Bankai, and some of them have Bankais that should immediately void their membership with that squad and revoke their service to that squad because
Like
it's
Like,
a
for
example,
instance,
like who?
early on in the series.
Ikaku. Ikaku had a Bankai, but he didn't want to use it in front of everyone.
No,
from
not
the society.
Ikaku. Not Ikaku, the other person.
Well,
the other
still,
fucking.
he is
Okay,
one of
tell
them.
me.
He is one of them.
But
He didn't
why?
want to use his in
Hang
front
on.
of other members.
Hang on.
Because he didn't
Why?
want to leave.
Hold on, let
Why?
them talk.
Why would he have to leave though? Because he uses Keto as a Bankai. No one in that squad is to use Keto.
Yeah.
And it's not Ikaku, by the way.
Okay,
It's not Ikaku that has that Bankai.
No, I was talking. The bald one, Ikaku.
He doesn't
If I'm
have a
remembering
Keto.
right.
You're not remembering right. I'm telling you, it's the freaking weird kid that's all
It's been a
fancy about
while.
his hair.
It's been a while since I've seen him.
Ikaku has that giant fucking blade where it has a dragon that lights up, and when it's fully lit up, he just unleashes all of his power.
No, yeah, I was talking about him. He didn't want to use his Bankai because he didn't want to like get assigned to like another squad as like a
It's
lieutenant
not
or be
Keto
assigned
based,
to a
so that's
squad
not.
as a
I'm
captain
telling you.
of the squads that didn't have
God, I
captains
hate
yet.
this, man. I
Yeah,
hate
pretty
talking
much.
about this show with people who don't know their facts.
Sorry.
No, I'm talking about the person you're talking about, the one that has
I'm
the
not
Bankai
talking about
that's that
Ikaku.
giant thing.
He is not the one that uses Keto as a Bankai. I'm telling you this.
I know, I wasn't talking about
Oh
somebody
wait,
that uses
I know
Keto
who
as
he's
a
talking about.
Bankai.
I know
was
who he's
just
talking about. The guy
about
who
his
pretties up his
Bankai
hair.
in general. Why
Yes,
he
that
didn't
dude.
want to use his Bankai.
He had no problem using his
Ikaku didn't want to
Bankai.
I'll let Delegate
He
talk.
had no
for
problem
goodness
using his
sake.
Bankai.
そのついでにな
Go on.
I mean, yeah. I'm trying to remember his name.
結局
I know the pretty
どっちも
boy.
見つからなかったぜ
What is his
yes,
name
the pretty
again?
boy.
一っ子一人
I know these characters by the
いくらクーロンが
looks,
危険
not
な
by
エ
the
リアでも
names.
ハッカーの一人や二人
Yeah,
は
man, the only one out of those two I know is Ikaku.
Okay, Ikaku's the bald one that does not have a Keto-based
and I
Bankai.
was talking about him when I was saying like the reason why he didn't want to use his Bankai is because he didn't want to get assigned away from Squad 11
But
because
he wouldn't. That wasn't
captains are generally the
Okay,
people
yeah,
that use a
Delegate has a
Bankai.
point.
There
Yeah.
were
I'm
squads
telling you
when
though,
he had his
he
Bankai
is not the one that
didn't
had to
have a
worry
captain.
about getting reassigned. He is
I
not
know,
the
but
one that
thing
had to
he
worry
was
about
worried
that.
about was like
He's
the
got a
Gotai
point.
13
I
wanting
mean-
to make him a captain of a squad because he now had his Bankai.
That
Because
wasn't
every
his
captain is
concern
supposed to
when
have a
he first
Bankai.
released that. When he first released his Bankai, that was not his concern. He was never concerned about it. It wasn't
Actually,
until
when
far
he did
later
first
in the
release
series.
it was against an Arrancar, and he was like, he made sure nobody was around to see it. And he also was
He was
telling
one
the
person.
Arrancar not to tell anybody about this because he doesn't want anyone to know.
Wasn't there one
That's
person
not-
with him that they said needed to keep it hush, hush, but that wouldn't be the reason why he would have to leave a Squad 11.
最近ハッカーたち
It's
の
not a
間で
reason.
回っているハッキングツールだ
I mean, yeah. Ikaku was strong, yes. They wouldn't be
In
anything
fact,
compared to
even if the
Kenpachi.
Gotai 13 found, like, already knew about it from the first time he used it against an Arrancar, the reason he didn't want to do it when they had to protect Karakura Town is because he didn't know anybody knew it other than him, or the people that he trusted not to tell about it.
What about Renji, Aparai?
That's why he didn't use it in his fight and got blown away in his fight. It's
I mean-
because he didn't want to use it for fear of them wanting to assign him as a captain of a different squad.
Probably. I mean, it's been a while since
That's
I've
why
been
he
serious,
chose
but I know
not to
that
use it
much.
in that moment. And then somebody mentioned You should have used your bomb.
デジタルモンスターの略だ
Wasn't
somebody from
Renji's
one of the other
idea-
squads that was a lieutenant was like,
I'll
you
be
should
right
have just
back. I
used
think
your
I'm
bomb.
hearing
We
someone
all know
calling me
about it.
from
You should have
outside.
just used it.
デジモンってハッカーが使うヤバいプログラムなんだよね
Wouldn't it have been Renji's idea to assign Ikaku as a captain? Even though he's one of the few people who actually knows.
私たちハッカー
Other than Renji, who released his Bankai after training for several hours on end with Ichigo. in order to take down
Yeah, and he was
his
a
own
lieutenant,
captain.
so people kind of expected a lieutenant to at some point gain
eh?
theirs and still be a lieutenant of a squad.
Is it kind of weird that the captain is actually the most powerful OP in the series?
The captains are meant to be the strongest because they're the ones that are supposed to unlock their Bankai before becoming a captain of a squad. Because the captain is supposed to have the Bankai to, like, be the, like, driving force of the squad. Like, if it is so needed, the squad will always have a Bankai user in the form of their captain. If a Bankai is ever needed to defeat something.
True that. So like
that's why they make it a requirement, you know, until Kenpachi, who beat a captain and then got to be the captain of Squad 11, even though he didn't even know his Zanpakuto's name.
He didn't even just beat his captain. I think he actually did murder his captain.
He killed the man.
Which is unheard of, to be honest.
Are you talking about Kenpachi again?
Yeah, the reason why he got to become a captain, even though he doesn't have a Bankai or even knew his guy's name back then.
The rule of Kenpachi's squad is you have to kill your captain in order to become captain. That's the rule.
Yeah, and he killed Captain, and then he killed the 11th squad's captain, which immediately made him the captain.
Exactly.
Even though he had neither known the name of his Zanpakuto when he fought him, nor had a Bankai. But now that he does have a Bankai, he well and truly lives up to being the captain of Squad 11.
So I like to think of like the individual squadrons as being specific roles in the Soul Society, right? Like one of the squads is a medic base.
Squad 11 is the assault squad.
Let's see.
Which is why they are focused on fighting and non-keto techniques.
Squad 1, I believe, get their role. But I know, like,
Squad 1 is the squad that leads the rest of the 12.
I do think that old man would actually be the strongest out of a lot of the captains. But no,
Captain Yamamoto is undoubtedly the strongest. I mean, you don't become the captain of Squad 1 for nothing.
I know. And like, probably my best...
I mean, Ichigo would definitely be stronger than him if they fought, but they never will. Because Ichigo is an ally to them. Even Yamamoto sees that. Even in the times when Ichigo is going against them, he still lets Ichigo try because he acknowledges that Ichigo more than likely is right most of the time, and should be let to have a chance. And if that chance doesn't pan out, then they deal with the situation, and Ichigo is completely fine.
So I got one question.
You have no repercussions.
One serious question. What was your favorite season? What's your favorite season?
My favorite out of all the arcs had to be the Arrancar arc.
Okay. Mine was season 2. The Soul Reaper arc. Why? Because
season 2 needed to be split into 2 seasons altogether, man. That shit was way too long.
I know, right? And
well,
like,
it was kind of still like a development stage, kind of like.
I don't give a fuck, dude. You don't make a season over 30 fucking episodes long if all other seasons are less than 20.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
Hey, at least it wasn't as long as One Piece.
Oh, snap.
One Piece didn't have seasons though. I don't care for One Piece, so
no,
fuck that
I'm
shit.
saying at least the seasons weren't as long as One Piece is as a whole. You know, with its 700 to 800 plus episodes and still going.
Oh.
Yeah, see, that's why I don't care about One Piece.
Yeah, me neither. I'll be honest, me neither.
Like literally, I'm pretty sure it would take you a year just to catch up to where it is now.
But I wouldn't.
Right?
I wouldn't though. Because I don't care for One Piece. One Piece is
no, I know. I'm saying
bad,
like for anybody that would want to watch One Piece that never did before, and they were gonna start from episode 1 to get to where it is now. That's the thing about
One Piece is it's a type of series that they're never going to finish.
It would probably take them a whole year.
The people who wrote One Piece made that shit a gold mine that they're never gonna finish. That is their retirement fund. That is why I honestly believe that every good show has to have an ending.
I mean,
And
even
therefore, that
Naruto,
cannot-
actually did end when he became Hokage. And eventually
Yeah,
did
that's
become
why
Hokage.
Boruto is now happening.
Don't tell me about Boruto. I'm still waiting for that to come out in English. Don't mention a word about that show.
Okay, yeah.
I won't. From the stuff
I
that
won't
I've seen
either,
on
to be
YouTube, I
honest.
won't. All we're saying is like now Naruto has ended from both Naruto
I
and
don't
Naruto
need to know.
and
I
now
don't need to know. Please. I'm still waiting for that show, for the first episode even, to come out in English. It's like, god damn, dude. Everyone wants
even
to tell
going
me
to
about the
happen?
show.
You're probably gonna be waiting a while.
Yep.
I'm wondering
I know.
if it's even going to happen. I know, I thought, Pokemon The Origin,
Like I think
thought
there's
it was
so
going to
far
happen.
100 episodes so far, 100 plus,
Didn't you hear the guy?
Already?
He said he didn't want to hear anything about
and
it
none of them
until
have been
it gets
put into English
dubbed.
yet.
I mean, as a prime example of what a good anime should be, Soul Eater. It ended on a high note,
Oh,
at least.
I'm sad that they don't continue that. Like there are more threats of Kishins in the world than just the one that was the first one.
I know, it's like Naraku all over again. If you know what I'm talking about, that is.
Inuyasha was a good show during like the first 3 seasons.
Hi, Police Academy.
But yeah, I can tell that One Piece will probably never end until
You
the
gonna
world ends because of one simple fact. There are
Gray Man, give me a
supposed to
second.
be 13
Gray
pieces
Man,
of the
give me a
whole
second.
puzzle.
Gray Man. Come on. Police Academy 115, are you going to speak or what's going on, man? You got 10 seconds, dude. Hello? Okay, that's it. Nova, is this one of your friends or you know him, Gray Man?
Well, he is
Not
one of
one of
my
mine.
friends. He's one of my friends, but we barely talk.
Well, I'd appreciate it. I don't mind if he stays in the party if he was to talk, but like I'd appreciate if people didn't come in my party just to sit there and be quiet.
It's
Is your
one
microphone
thing,
off?
I mean, it's one thing if you're going to listen to a conversation. It's another thing altogether if you just don't want nothing to do with it and you're just like sitting on the toilet reading a book.
Okay, no, never
no
mind.
reason.
He just messaged me saying 1 sec. I think he's fiddling with his microphone. Take your
Okay.
time, Police Academy. Thank you for the update.
Okay, just get back to this for a while. For a second. We're actually gonna start Digimon. It only took us
As
like,
I was
what,
going to say with
33
One Piece,
minutes?
I can tell it's never going to end until the world ends because of one simple fact. 13 pieces to lead to the treasure, and they still haven't even found the fucking first one yet. And it's been like
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That
800,
show is
900
not
plus
going to
episodes.
end. You have to have a decent plot that follows through with the basis of that plot in order for it to be a good show.
I know,
mean,
right?
If we really want to get into it, let's focus on Sword Art Online. Oh my god, a game where if you die in the game, you die in real life. Well, let's go fight and kill everything. Wait, I beat the game. I've beaten all the floors. Now what do? That's right, you don't do anything anymore. Except for revamp the whole series with a whole nother one. Welcome, police. Welcome, Academy. Oh. That's pretty funny.
I'm wondering, like... Hey guys, question.
I
This
just
is a
kinda
really
like
adult
Sword Art
question.
Online.
how much do you know about Yu Hakusho?
I loved Yu Yu
going
Hakusho as a
Yu
kid, man.
Hakusho, the spirit gun.
Spirit cannon.
I mean, if you recall the original Japanese version, like, were anything left out from the original English dub?
A lot. There's a lot left out, actually.
'Cause I fell in love with the English dub at first, when it was airing on Toonami, you know, the censored versions. But then I got the full box set of the entire seasons 1 through 4, and I loved it ever since. I still have them actually on the individual DVDs.
Nice. Have you seen the... Excuse me. Sorry about coughing in your ears.
It's cool.
Have you seen the abridged version? Because that shit is hilarious. The abridged version by Lana.
Actually,
dude, the Laboratory. Huh? Yeah, well, actually, fun fact here. Lana Bator. I'll be right back. Be right back.
okay.
Gintama? Seriously though, who knows about Gintama? Or Gintama, whatever it is.
It may have been a long time ago.
Honestly,
but
it's up to personal preference how you actually say it. Because it probably can be said either way.
yeah, probably.
But it's like, who knows about it?
Nani? Oh boy, this guy.
It's Gintama is funny as hell. You wanna know why?
Okay, why?
It is an anime that is literally meant to just parody, but it still has its own story. Like, there's literally one point where Gintama's just in a forest trying to do the Kamehameha. Like, no joke, he's trying to just do the Kamehameha. He's just like, Kamehameha.
Hey, I will be right back.
I mean, like, I mean, what is it about Goku? What is it about Goku that people either like or hate?
Other than he's extremely nice even to the villains, giving them chances like no other, is a complete funny goofball, and is the main character pretty much nothing?
Yeah. What? Oh, you mean the original Dragon Ball? Yeah, well, I don't count that as being perverted, I just count that as being a kid being curious.
In fact, you wanna know the other thing? The actual current most loved character in DBZ, from DBZ up to Super, is actually Vegeta.
I know, it's crazy. But I
It's like
especially
he cares about his new family that he made. So much so that when Beerus slaps Bulma across like a ship deck, he just gets so pissed off, enraged that in normal Super Saiyan mode, mind you, he lands a punch on Beerus, whereas Goku couldn't land one! Even in Super Saiyan 3, he couldn't land one!
I know, right?
And here Vegeta is with pure rage for Beerus having slapped Bulma, just in Super Saiyan 1, just decking Beerus in the face!
I know.
Whereas Goku couldn't even touch him.
That was blind rage, mind you. Remember what he did to Frieza in his golden form.
Destroyed him like no other.
And he did it like a professional badass. I mean, I know, like, Golden Frieza was just... I mean, like, Golden
And
Frieza
on top of that,
was...
you wanna know something that I'm suspecting?
What?
I think he actually might know Ultra Instinct. And also, I think instead of Goku being the hero of the fight with Jiren, because Goku's already lost like twice technically, just he hasn't been eliminated, I think Vegeta's going to be the hero of this one. Like, I honestly think Vegeta's just going to be the hero of this one, using Ultra Instinct and beating the shit out of Jiren.
What was it about the duo and Super, like Goku Black
and then there was the
Janemba?
fact, even though he was being evil during the Majin Buu arc, when Buu was like around, he literally sacrificed himself to try and take out Buu. He literally turned himself to stone with a self-destruct move.
Yeah, that was hardcore.
Just to try and save Bulma and his son. And he said that he was doing it for them, and then he topped it off with even you, Kakarot. That he was trying to stop Buu for even Goku. So that none of them had to deal with it.
Yeah, that is severely hardcore. I mean, like, I don't get why we don't make Vegeta
that is like going from
the main
zero
character
to hero as a villain. It's like, I really feel bad that they never give Vegeta a moment where he actually does something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. To the point.
That's why I'm really hoping my suspicion about Vegeta being the hero with the Jiren stuff is true, and that he all the time knew like the Ultra Instinct move that Goku pulled off after absorbing energy from his own Spirit Bomb.
Yeah.
Which only ended up being temporary.
I only like consider like
even then
yes.
Jiren still beat Goku. So I'm like, okay, please make Vegeta be the hero of this one. Please, just for once. He fucking deserves this shit. With all the stuff he's gone through and all the kind-hearted things he's done, even literally killing himself once to try and deal with an enemy for everyone else, to not have to deal with him. Please let him be the hero this time. Because the thing was, Buu came back. Buu came back after the self-destruct move.
Meaning his
and that was
effort.
Just pure bullshit.
Meaning to say that this episode just said his efforts were in
They
vain.
literally made Vegeta look like a useless piece of shit.
I know, right? To top things off, like if you include GT in the continuity, he was basically cattle for the arrival of Baby on planet Earth.
And here's the thing, I'm pretty sure he's stronger than Goku.
Of course he's stronger than Goku. Like, interestingly enough, I thought about a continuity for like Dragon Ball Z called Frieza's Origins. No, I don't actually know. But you know what? If we include GT in the continuity of the series, then what about the only GT movie? I mean, it was terrible. Don't get me wrong, the movie was terrible, so what I've heard, it's pretty bad. Oh, hey, hang on. What about this, then? Like, one of the major threats in Dragon Ball was King Piccolo, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
And then, when it came around to it, it was Raditz, then Vegeta and Nappa in Dragon Ball Z, followed by Frieza, then Cell, and initially Majin Buu. But if you want to be technical, it'd be from Frieza onward, it'd be Frieza, the androids, Cell, and finally Majin Buu. Finally, there's the only inclusion of Beerus the Destroyer, which it turns out he wasn't really a villain, and the return of Frieza in his golden form. Am I getting everything right so far? Hello? Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I'm watching a YouTube video.
Rude much? So, like, did I get that right? From the Dragon Ball Z series, we have Raditz to Nappa and Vegeta. Then later on, we have the proper villains like Frieza, the androids, and Cell, and finally Majin Buu. From their continuity, I believe, throughout the entirety of the which do you prefer? Actually, which of the dubs do you prefer? Do you prefer Funimation's dub of Dragon Ball Z, or what other do you prefer other than Funimation? I mean, like, as a prime example, I think Beerus would make for a powerful ally. For a very powerful ally. If you're paying attention to the Japanese version of the manga, he does eventually fight every god of destruction. If you pay attention to that, by the way. I'm sorry, if you don't, then I must have just, I mean, what do you think, guys? The return of Frieza could have been handled a little bit better. But, as I was saying before, I came up with the continuity called Frieza's Origins, Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z, Frieza's Origins. Wait, do you want to hear that, actually?
And also, technically during the Resurrection of F thing, with Frieza,
Yes.
technically they made Goku the hero yet again by killing Frieza after the time rewind from Whis. But he didn't do all the work. Vegeta did. Vegeta's the hero.
Yeah, but Vegeta's also a bitch. Like, hear me out on this. The only reason Vegeta was so determined to become a Super Saiyan to begin with was because Goku hit it first. And he was like, what the fuck?
And then he started to get progressively better and better and better and better and better as a character. Like, literally,
right.
Don't you
Right,
remember the Majin
Right,
Buu
because
arc?
he became a family man, and that's a better
He killed
character.
himself just to protect both Bulma, Trunks, and to not have to let like Goku have to fight Buu on his own.
Right, see,
I mean,
He literally
I
killed
remember...
himself to try and eliminate Buu for everyone. But because they're a bunch of assholes and can't let Vegeta have a moment, they brought Buu back. Like, fuck you. Just fuck you. Let him have that fucking moment.
I know, right? For a moment.
Like, they basically,
like,
in that moment, they basically said this. Oh yeah, he's such a piece of shit that we're just gonna have him kill himself, and then the main villain of this arc is gonna be back. And then we'll just have Goku be the hero again, because we're fucking assholes.
さっきのあの子たちもデジモンなんだけどそのデジモンもあの子たちも悪そうなプログラ
And
ムには見え
also,
ないよ
I
ね
will say this again, like, they still, like, they die hard avoid making him be the hero in a situation.
凶暴な野
So
良デジモン
far.
もいた
Like how I mentioned with the
I don't
resurrection
get
of that
the
thing.
reason.
They
I don't get the-
die-heartedly made him, like, avoided making him be the, like, hero of that situation by having him kill Frieza.
I
He
don't
did all the
understand
work,
that
though.
either,
He's
I'll be
still
honest.
the hero of that situation.
That's
All
I don't-
Goku did was come in with one blast.
I don't understand it either, to be honest. A reformed villain would make for a great hero. I mean, they do that a lot in
And
anime.
on top of that,
actually.
here's another thing. With Beerus, when the stuff with Beerus was happening, Goku not once. It was all three of his forms: Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3. Not one of those forms.
Oh, trust me, it's not a
landed
spoiler,
single
dude.
Fist on Beerus.
I haven't seen it. I don't know who the
Vegeta enraged when Bulma was slapped by Beerus in just Super Saiyan 1.
I'm taking my
In
headset
just
off
wait,
until
guys.
he's done
form.
talking about this.
Decks Beerus in the face.
Okay. He's done. By the way, he's done. I want to include something, actually. You guys want to hear this? I wanted to include my iteration of a continuity for Dragon Ball Z. It's called Frieza's Origins. And I actually came up with this myself, to be honest. You guys want to hear this? Delicate. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Like, I wanted to include my own iteration of a continuity for Dragon Ball Z. It's called Frieza's Origins, and it actually includes
And did he
the
really
creation
mute
of Frieza. Yes?
Did he really mute me?
It made me mute himself, so I didn't hear, so I can't hear anyone. He might have muted me too, but I don't know. So, like, Frieza's origins. It actually begins with his creation, not his birth. Because, more than likely, the Frieza race characters aren't really born in the traditional sense. The creator himself said that he was mostly taken by Ridley Scott's Alien, and that's where I got my continuity for Frieza's origins. Another thing I put in there was the arrival of Cooler, who was actually still older by a good margin than Frieza. And they actually had like a proper sibling rivalry. And it wouldn't be until like later on when he became his final form, when he got to his final form, that he became much more selfish. I mean, hear me out for a second, hear me out. What if Frieza was actually selfless at one point, putting others before his own needs?
You wanna know the interesting about that? You know how I was talking about that whole, like, Jiren thing? In that
Okay.
tournament, he made it look like he was betraying the universe that revived him just for, like, the tournament.
Yes.
And he would go back to where he was when he was dead after it was over. He made it look like he was betraying them. So much so that he actually hit Gohan, and Gohan knew what was happening. So Gohan pretended, and then Frieza just immediately just takes out Frost.
Wow.
And then Gohan gets up completely fine.
I mean,
Like, Frieza
yeah.
didn't even do anything to him. All he did was just throw a fake hit that made it look like it was an actual hit.
wow.
And then Frieza just takes out Frost in one fell swoop. And on top of that, when the Spirit Bomb thing happened that I mentioned, when Goku was forming that, even Frieza gave energy to Goku.
Wow. I mean, okay, yeah.
And of course, because they're assholes, they made Vegeta, like, you know, not give him energy. But, on the bright side, they did make him stop somebody from attacking Goku while he was making the Spirit Bomb. Like, he just flat out blasts somebody that was about to hit Goku with a blast. And just sends them flying. And then he just stands there with his arms crossed while he lets Kakarot finish what he was doing.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
So yeah, I think they might have made Frieza good.
Which is okay, I suppose.
Just for the record, I'm probably not gonna watch Dragon Ball Super now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, hang on. Can I tell you something, actually? My iteration of Dragon Ball Z, like, for example, Frieza's origins. Can I tell you?
I've had my headset on this entire time, and I'm really disappointed that I did.
Oh. So you heard?
Yeah. Yep. I like that
Alright,
idea, but, like, I don't like spoilers, so I'm probably not gonna watch Dragon Ball Super now.
I mean, I wasn't actually talking about Dragon Ball Super. I'm actually talking
Oh, I know,
about
you were talking about an origin story that they could possibly work on. I know that.
Of course.
Okay, who the hell did you join through? I'd rather just kick you because you're being very strange and I can't hear you worth shit. It's very staticky. A little bit. Like okay, I feel like I'm listening to you on a ham radio. Alright, take your time. But hello, how are you doing?
But yeah, that's my friend Sonic.
Oh, okay. It's about the same. I think it's just gonna. I think it's just gonna sound like that. That's all right.